Hi, everybody. Welcome to the lounge once again. I said, stop doing that. Oh, yeah. Welcome. How have you been? How has life?
How's your family?
Yeah. How is your family doing?
How is your family?
How is life treating you? Right.
How is life in on your own area?
It's been a minute. Like a lot has been happening.
A lot has been happening.
But mostly good things. So like
me, I'm a mixture of both. Yeah, some days is high, some days is low, but I think that's what life comes with. Is I just see it as if it's not this, something else will be happening. So something worse might be happening. So
it's been. I think I particularly think that this year has been so far has been very good for me. And I don't know, like, how do I put it? I mean, I'm praying that it continues to get good this year, but I like the way that I am now, the how that I am. It's
for me actually the year era. I like that. For me, it's been good actually. Not like when I said like it's just been. Of course, there's some moment that you're like, oh shit, but I feel for me it's been like a learning process for me in the sense that
do we ever stop learning?
but it's like I know my worth before, but this year has been it's been more eye opening. That wait, there's more to you. You actually have more skills. You have more this. You can actually do this, and it's like it's a different case when people tell you, but I'm beginning to see it, and that awareness is coming in. I'm like, and I'm having ideas, and I want to.
I hope I'm not giving the impression that I'm a very laid back person.
You're not though. You just like to. With you, it's just a case of if it disturbs me, if it doesn't give me peace of mind, or if it doesn't give me money in my account.
That is right. Like even without money, like the first thing is peace, right?
Yeah.
And it's also good that that you get to experience all of this with like good friends that you have.
They're in similar like journey with you.
Yeah, everybody is kind of like going through their own. I don't know like deep stories, but I feel like everybody is just like showing up in their true self, their authentic self, doing things, creating things. Like shout out to all of you that are my friends. I am very, very, very proud of you.
I'm the friend that's close to you. Now let me grab this flyer.
It's only shout out to
all right, guys. Shout out to Gist Lounge. This is Stella, and that is Blessing.
Yes.
And
in case you forget.
And we thank you for remember I told you I met somebody at a games night. This guy,
yes, a guy for that matter.
I don't even the fact that it's a guy. It's the fact that I don't know. He came across as someone that will not have someone that will not look my way, someone that will not listen to me. And then he goes, "I know you." I'm like, "Huh? What I do?"
Yeah, she's popular.
I tried to be
popular jingles.
And he goes, "You gossip on YouTube."
Oh yeah, that's rude. We don't gossip.
Okay. When you said gossip, I was like, okay, I know where you know me, but this guy was actually watching, and he had subscribed. I was like, oh wow, interesting.
You should get his friends and family to subscribe.
Please, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for riding with us. We don't think we know we are not as consistent as we wish to be, but like we said in the beginning, life is life in, and we're getting a hang of. We are doing well. We are trying.
Yeah, we are. We're trying. We're actually doing our best.
How's your? Well, today's Monday. How was your week? Your weekend?
Oh, the weekend was a party. We went party.
Yeah, weekend was a party.
Yeah, it was a party, and it was a beautiful. It was a 50th birthday. Like I always felt like 50th, but I mean, she bodied She bodied.
Oh, that's 50 years. Damn.
She bodied.
If I'm like that in my 50 years, would have made it.
She bodied the fifth. And my absolute favorite part of it was when the husband was had what's it called? Quick band sing a song for
yes.
her.
And he said something. He said we have prayed yesterday. Let us.
Yeah, it was so sweet. I mean, like moments like that.
This is a kind of man that if you see him, you see his holy tongue speaking, you know this. But he's that. It's not that you think he's that. But then it's like bad boy for Jesus.
Yeah, but I was a bad boy. But we're not gonna use that. It's an elderly person.
Like, no.
Yeah, that was
no.
so.
It was so.
Basically, that was the weekend.
Daddy, you know this kind of songs? Okay.
Yes, it was been yeah. And I got to play in some of the games, right? I think that game was fun, like trying to look for
I did play and I was second.
Yeah, she was out first.
Because I was wearing heels.
I stayed strong.
Thank you. You won.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today?
Yeah, today, we're diving into friendship, adult friendships, and what was the right way to
friendship in adulthood, making friends while as an adult,
or even keeping the
friendship too.
Because which is harder, making the new friends or keeping?
I think making is because yes, making is harder. Making is harder. Right, so it now depends on the kind of friendship you want to make. So if it's like, oh, maybe a colleague at work that's my hi, hello, how are you doing? That's not a problem. Anybody can do that. But friendship,
define this particular friendship.
Exactly. So friendship that you want to share your deep acquaintance with. Thank you. So making acquaintances easy. Anybody can be acquaintance. Anybody.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody that I know. Right. Someone that I work with. Someone that I do. Blah, 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 blah. But friendship, then there's friends. Friends that we're in common area, maybe we go to church together, all of them. There's inner circle. I think the inner circle is the issue. Because like me, I find that I'm a very friendly person.
But at adulthood, is there still like room for inner circle? I always feel that maybe there's
room. So that's what I'm saying. Trying to make that inner circle as an adult is harder.
Yeah,
because these are new people. You don't even know where they're coming from, and there's that, and then there's that getting used to that comfortable. Like this afternoon when you came with talking, this is actually our first time really diving deep into each other's history. Don't worry. In that inner circle gist.
You don't want to
but you don't but you get what I'm talking about, right?
I do. So yeah, if I'm following that, truly it's easier to.
But then if it's ones you have growing up, is now the question, how easy is it to maintain? Then there are other factors that comes to play.
Especially with like expectations, right? Like
yes. And growing too.
Yeah, and life and the demands of life. Because I mean, like maybe if you're single or maybe you're just in the early part of your marriage, like there might be like a lot of time to maybe like stay in touch with friends, call, party, and things like that, and go out. But now, like, I'm just trying to like look at tomorrow, and I'm going for. I volunteered to go on a field trip for my daughter's class. And I mean, and as I was practically like bullied into it. She was like, everybody's parents have come except for me. I don't want to be that parent. So there's just like so many things that
now you're in that situation, right? Because you have 2 kids, right? We're friends. We're close friends, right? Me, I'm newly married. I don't have children yet. So it's not the case of imagine tomorrow night, let's go get ice cream, or let's go see a movie, for instance. You will not have my time because your child comes first in that situation.
Yeah, but then
so it's not left for me to understand that in as much as me and this person we are friends.
Well, I also don't think that it should be like an everyday I don't have time thing, because I mean, if it's a friendship you value, you should make time.
Is it
like I have if I invite you as a friend, and I do go out a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even
I am the popular one, but she goes out more than I do.
I and that's simply because I want to have a life outside of being like a mother, being a wife, and all of that. Like I want to have like when all of that is taken away from me,
what
what is left, right?
What
These
the
are my own
personality?
memories that I'm making for myself, right? And I go out with my children, I go out all by myself and try to do all of that. So I have this. If you are my friend and I say, oh Stella, let's hang out this week, you tell me, oh no, I'm very busy today. This is like I perfectly understand it. I do it the second time. Oh the third time, bro, I'm not calling you again. And that's not because nothing has happened to our friendship.
It's just
I just feel okay, maybe it's not
that kind of
it's not that kind of
and it's also
friendship.
a case of self-respect, so that you not get to the point
Yes,
the person will not tell you
like
what is it,
I'm
busy and
because that's the thing. Like I feel that the things that matter to you, you would make time
value,
for it. So like you say, you send message to somebody, they don't respond to that. You hardly don't I don't think I would ever get that accusation really, because
I think I would.
every evening before I go to bed, I click and thank God for WhatsApp updates.
I have so many unread messages on WhatsApp.
Unread. I just try to like clear everything so I don't miss out on.
So for me, it's
I might not call you, but I would respond to your message. I do
try to respond. It's just sometimes when the messages, for me, I think it's also people that are here in Canada with me. I respond to their messages like quickly.
So African people.
But sometimes it depends on the person sending me the message.
So have you lost friends since moving to Canada?
Oh God, I did. I have maybe not lost, but I know that the energy is no longer the same.
Yeah,
the vibe is no longer the same. One, because in my own situations, my friends that I grew up with, they first of all they got married before I did. That's already, and it's not, and then there's already like another. They're in a different phase of their life, right?
Why does that happen? Like when people get married, like you just.
It's not like but it's like to them now.
Have you done that to a single friend since you got married? Which one? This girl is really married people.
My friends, if you want to see my people that I call my friends, I have all ages as friends. Honestly, I have a 50, over a 50, someone that's older than my mom. That's my very good friend, and we talk like we are sisters. I have someone that I have children. So my friends.
I don't know if I've lost any friend. I might not be talking to them as much as I do, but I still.
So it's not. Yes, I still
regard them
lost, as right. But it's just that, like I said, that change of vibe and energy, and then also the fact that you are here now. There's time difference.
Oh, that time
there is also you're chasing something else. Like I remember calling somebody one time in Nigeria, and then she was telling me about, oh, have you heard about this person? You remember when she said that this happened? All those he said in my head, I'm like, I don't. And I was ready to walk. And this person was, I don't know if she had to work there. She was in the house. She was saying, that's how she now said this. She now said, I was like, oh boy, this conversation, been there, done that. I don't want to
send it as a voice note. I will listen in my spare time.
And then I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, but that's the worst. If you send me a voice note, I probably won't listen.
Funny enough, I listen to voice note very much.
I don't.
I will listen to your voice note.
The possibility of me, if you send me a voice note, if I say okay, just know that I don't listen to anything inside.
Are you sick? I find because I like to talk.
I find the voice intrusive. Yeah.
How is it intrusive?
Because the things I pick calls when I want to. It's the same for voice notes. It feels intrusive. Like I don't want to hear your voice note.
Wow.
Like I can read. I prefer reading
I prefer to send me that voice. Let me just listen to it. I can be doing dishes, driving, whatever, and listen to it. Than that type. That's also I prefer phone calls to testing. Like if you say let's chat, just call me. Let's just talk about.
So the other part of this friendship is do we actually outgrow friendships?
I think so. You do. Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah, like values change or priorities.
Like I was telling you about this similar situation I was having. Because that person was still in that space of, this was high school. Me and this we've been friends since high school. And things that she was telling me about our mutuals in high school, how uh, I told you she was pregnant before she got married. I told you, those kind of conversations. And in my head, I'm like, okay. Me, I was thinking, I need to pay phone bills. So
yeah, there is that.
so you people do outgrow friends, and you outgrow people, and people also outgrow you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's so. If I sometimes when I see somebody in a certain level, I'm like, you know what, you have every right to be where you are. Because
Yeah,
it's not left for me to say, okay, I want to also grow, and why you're growing, and
and I think that I think that as our values change, like there were just some things that, like, before I got married, like, I don't know if I would say I used to be like very quite ambitious,
mm,
right? I want to do this, I want to do that, and then as I got married, I've realized that my
ambitious,
the things and
ambitions.
the things, yeah. Then I wanted to be like this hot shots with degrees, with certifications, and all of that. Like, I mean, like, those were things that I felt like, oh, these things will earn me respect.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I mean, it would.
Yeah.
But as I've now, as I'm now, as I have children, I think that the priorities shifted,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel I'm not that driven to
As
want to.
write all the degrees and all
Yeah,
that.
like, I'm not so driven. I don't know if that's a bad
It's not. I
or a
won't say it's
good thing.
bad. I won't say it's bad because at the stage where you are now, you have young children who are looking up to you, and you want to be there for them.
There is that. But
There is
there's
that.
also the fact that if you're able to do all of those things,
Mm-hmm.
you're setting a standard also
For them,
for them.
yes.
So,
But are you doing okay? You're setting a standard for them, yes. I agree. And who said you're not setting a standard for them, even now that you're taking care of them and all of that? One thing those children need as your little boy, all he needs now is
not to run out of the
all he needs now is the
How
fact
much
that
we should
the
have-
moment he wants to eat, there's food there. The
Yeah,
moment he needs
there
his
is that.
mommy is there, right? At this moment, right?
Yeah.
Fine. When he started knowing his left and right, maybe those of at this point where they are now, the person you are to them now is the person that they need. Oh, I was speaking.
This is so much wisdom for on a Monday.
I said
You don't do have
the brain
sense.
is God, this girl. The brain is
Yeah.
even me say I shock.
Oh, no.
Why you
that was a lot of wisdom. Too much.
See, is forget though. There's a lot out here.
Sometimes the lights
It
bulb
do
used to come on. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
And also, I've also realized in terms of friendship, sometimes people come into your life to play a role and go. Yeah. It's seriously some people.
Yeah,
so it's
sure,
not
sure.
all friendship that are made
Or
to.
some are just
Yeah, to be a lesson. Seriously, teach you, and
a lesson.
you just notice that you just see yourself fading, and it's not that anything is wrong. I just try not to be, whether we are close or not close. I just don't want to see you outside tomorrow. I just don't want bad blood. As far as I'm able to
Bad
say
blood is
hi,
not good.
yeah. As far as I'm able to still say hi to you or whatever, and we move. For me, I don't want to have someone that I don't want to talk to. I can't hold grudges, but I am also able to understand that this person is not here. Like I said, some people are here to teach us
Especially
lessons.
for friendships that there is a lot of like expectations from you. Like what
That
kind of
expectation.
friendships do you like? Like, I like easy going, like
A friend, if I say you are my friend, I should be able to be naked around you. Not body naked, please. Not that kind of naked, please. No, but my body is the step of the Lord. And yes, as I was saying, what I mean naked, I should be able to be myself, be my true self.
Yeah, true.
You should be able to. I should be able to trust you that you will correct me when I'm wrong. Not always, oh, go girl, this and that, and I am literally
Yeah,
going
those kind of friendship.
yeah.
Like you know those people that always like maybe a bit trauma.
But see,
Because when somebody is like hyping too much or something, I'm
well,
like,
also funny enough, somebody talked about this on TikTok that I saw. A guy was saying it. I think it's one guy. He was saying it on TikTok. He was like, why is it that ladies would be encouraging? Like, you know that your friend is not looking good. They're looking tacky. Their outfit is so explosive and everything. And you all go girl, go girl. Like, and you yourself that is saying go girl, you're well dressed and all of that. Why don't you tell them the truth? And someone said in the
oh, that's
comment
a
section that
whole different.
sometimes you will want to tell these people the truth, but when you tell them the truth, they see it as jealousy. They see that you don't you're trying to. So it's actually a very dicey thing. But for me, if you're my friend, like now, I can tell this your lipstick is too much, or this your hair. Why? Who said I
It's
can't?
Coco your lipstick. Same as
But I want to be able to have that freedom. Of course, I can't come and
yeah, I
embarrass
think
you
at the
outside.
bottom of it, like there's some things that you would tell me, and I should know in my heart that you're not trying to hurt me,
Right. And there's no
Yeah.
unnecessary, even if there's is healthy competition of
Yeah,
my
true.
friend, my friend has inspired me. Me too, I want to do better, I want to grow. Not so person is making this amount. Let us say no. Friendship should inspire you, encourage you.
And give you money, give me money. Friendship should.
So guys, you guys are
Why?
our friends. So please, you know our friends, please subscribe.
Yeah, friends always
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. Yeah, so
Let's emotionally
think,
blackmail you people now. So as our
yeah,
friends, subscribe.
yeah, I think we should let friendship free flow. You can't be sliced bread to everybody, right?
No, you can't.
And there would always be like categories of friends. Like
Oh,
I know friends that I can be like there are some friends that I have a friend here in Calgary and we've been friends like for so long, and you just know that I don't for the now I can say that there is no like even if we don't see for
a week or more.
we can go for like a month or more without we're talking. But when you see, when you pick up the phone, you pick up the
there's
phone.
no unnecessary, so you cannot call me.
Yeah, like you don't have to. And then on the other side, I have another friend that my Jesus.
I know who you're talking about. It choke.
Like every day you're always like guessing yourself like
oh my god,
this person, this like it's tiring, but it is just what it is.
It is what making friends and adults.
So what kind of friendship have you kind of lost friends? Now this is question for you, our followers. Like have you lost friends since like migrating or like maybe even moving from that also reminds
migrating
me.
has
there was a friendship that I actually did like I made the friend here in like coming to Canada, right? And all of that. And I've been pondering about it. Like I've thought I probably should reach out to her, but on the other hand, I don't know if
what happened. This is super story.
She did something like that I wasn't expecting, and I didn't know how to move on from it. So I just shut down completely. Like
I had a similar experience.
I just stopped talking to her because I'm like, if you can do this much, where does it stop with you?
Yeah, I had a similar experience.
So I was supposed to stay. Like I went out of Calgary. I went to another city, and she was supposed to host me. We talked about it, we had agreed about it. Like it was like 10 minutes to get into a city, and I was buzzing and like, hey, I'm
close.
And she was like, I'm not sure that you would can stay with me. Like I could have made. I was like, I could have made. I mean, like, so I didn't know how till date. Like even as of yesterday, like I was like, why couldn't I just? After that day, I did book hotel. I had to stay in hotel. But what the painful part was, I had my daughter with me. That I brought my daughter with me. Yeah, but I could have left my daughter at home too. But because I wanted my daughter to play with her kids and all of that. I wouldn't have put my child in that
Stress.
and she like I know that she's aware of it, right? And this is somebody that I actually did like her. Like it was somebody that on a daily basis we would talk. I had seen her the week before, we had talked, we had made plans, and then just last minute, yeah, I would never do that to anybody.
But did you have I'm not saying it's you, but after all of that, did you actually have a conversation about it? How
No, that's what I was saying. She reached out to me and said, "Oh, she's sorry, but she didn't want me because she had a lot of errands to run, errands that are not new. You know that I'm coming. You know that you get like they are not new errands, and it's not like I sprung the thing on you like a day before.
Like there's been enough.
So there's been enough time for you to even let me know so I could book hotel. We could still hang out. Like, do you get? But making me go through all that and then like 10 minutes into
that was wrong.
Do you get? So she did send a message apologizing that she didn't want to, but it was too much for me. Like I just couldn't move on. So that's a friendship that I think that's a friendship that I lost. I intentionally lost it because I just couldn't move past it. Like if you can do this, like where does it end?
Yeah, I've lost a friendship too like that. I mean, my own it wasn't a case. Funny enough is I don't even know. It's I see as I said, should I call this person? Should I,
Yeah, I'm always having that. Should I?
And I try to think about what would
should I do? I try to do the word. Honestly, today I don't have anything against her, but
you reached it, but it just my own case.
Where do I start from, right?
My own case was me and this person. We were in school together. We went to school together, like back in Nigeria, and then they like. Of course, I came to Nigeria and everything, and we kept in touch, but not like I won't say we were like close best of friends, but someone that we even went to the same fellowship and all of that. And then after a while, she said, "Oh, she was coming to Canada. Oh, nice, but it was in a different city, right?" And then she and her husband. Then later, she said she was coming to Calgary. I was like, "Oh my God, even better."
Great.
Then she was like, "Oh, they're trying to find a place to stay." I'm like, "Okay, let me ask my landlord because I live in an apartment. Maybe there's space." And I did ask, and because my landlord knows me, according to him, I am a good tenant, not according to him.
Of course. I'm a good
tenant. I pay my rent. So he's like, okay, because of based on your behavior, I would get these people stuff. So he helped them. I even saw I went to check the whole place. I did video, sent it to them. They were okay with it. I remember that day. That was that day that they came was then we just started dating, but so we're both trying to make good impressions, and it was his birthday, my now husband. So and he was doing something in the house. I was like, oh God. So I had to, people were coming over, and it was winter time, and I can't just let them come and just sleep, so I had to cook. That's how my mother trained me. It's just I don't know.
As a good girl.
I know. I don't know, because they can't just come all the way and then now.
Yeah, true.
And after looking for something, so I made food, and then and they were coming in later. I told my boyfriend then, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna come late to your event, and he wasn't happy about it. But I'm like, I have a reason. So they came, we talked, and give them food. So everything was going on good, right? So tell me why I don't know. They had issue with the landlord, all of the other things that happened that I don't want to talk about now. But I think one of the days I remember that I was coming back. I came back from work early because I was so sick. So I got into the elevator. Lo and behold, I saw them in the elevator. They were packing. They were moving.
Oh.
I was like,
moving out.
They did not tell me anything. Nothing. I was like, yeah, we're just moving out. I'm like, oh, okay, just like that. And that was it. There was no a call like, how are you? So this is what happened. This is nothing. So I was not like, what? So I went to ask my landlord like, what happened, and he told me some things that they did and everything, and I was like, oh. And they got into trouble. There was a lot of drama, but it's just the fact that the way they went about it, like I'm not your God. I'm not.
You don't have to, but I
feel like it just cuts it. Like, what if I didn't see you guys that afternoon? And I wanted to help, but then I was so sick. I'm like, why do I even need to help? They didn't even need me. It's just so
life.
That's
like,
that kind of thing. And I've been like, but I've been thinking about it. Should I call? But then, why can't they even call me? But then, I'm like, but Jesus forgives
oh,
our sins 1 million times.
yeah, there's that.
It's
This is
just
not. Yeah, like how do you categorize things like that? Like,
how do you resolve
because
that?
it's not like you're angry at the person,
No,
but
they
you
can do
just
without me. They are doing without me.
yeah, but
But I didn't want that friendship to go the way it went, to go sour the way it went. I'm like, what could I have done different?
keep
And
it
I don't know
moving, keep
what.
it moving. I think keep it moving
My
is
sister,
so. Yeah, have you had like such
have you lost
friendships?
a very dear friendship? Let us know.
Yeah, and how like in this it's not it's forgive the word. I don't know, but
I feel like you can forgive. Is this thing that they say forgive and forget? I don't believe it. You can forgive, which is even
but
hard.
you won't
But you
forget
can't forget.
how you feel or how it still makes you feel.
That
Yeah, like it
it's
still gives you the
there.
ick.
It's not how you go about it. How you when you now. I feel like forgiveness is how you react when you remember what they've done to you.
Yeah,
It's
maybe when you see physically, like you could, but I don't
I
know.
don't think you can actually forget because people have done me things in the past. I have not forgotten, no, but I still.
Yeah,
But
like
then when they say,
you're
but they
not.
say Jesus, God forget. I'm like, I want to be like Christ.
Ah, we want to the is a continuous.
It's a continuous
It's a
work,
continuous word. Yeah. So yeah,
really.
that's that. Ah,
We keep
so
trying.
that's on friendship, and for some reason I'm happy
Mhm.
because of the weather.
Yes. Oh God.
No,
This is
like
how I went to work today.
when
Now,
that
no
this is how
jacket.
I came out today with my
As
flannel
in,
trouser, and
please. It's going
it's
to rain.
we were
I
with
think it's
let
raining next week,
let's do whatever.
but
I
not
am
snow.
happy. This joy that I have.
This joy that I have.
The weather didn't give it. The weather can't take it away from me. Yeah, it's nice to
Please.
be
Oh.
to experience like
Now we have
good
to bring
weather.
out our shorts, our
Yeah,
sneakers, our
watchers.
sandals.
Oh yes, sandals. I think I need to buy
I need to
sandals.
buy some my wears.
Should go. No, I don't need summer wears, but I actually
I
need them.
need some. Most of my outfits are winter clothing.
What happened to the ones that you wore last summer?
Listen,
Like,
don't be.
do you?
Last summer I was single. This summer I'm married, so I'm giving now.
So this summer you wear 3/4 trousers. No more bomb shots.
I know that. Was I very emotional before? Oh God, no.
Yeah, that's it. Like, but that's the thing, like you actually maybe but for kids, like I know that I have to go and do summer shopping for my because the clothes she had.
Oh no,
There's no money sucking thing more than nothing when you buy all the jeans are like 3/4,
no,
and
and
then
the
you
way
have
they
to.
grow.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to, and then the way it's for like the 3 or 4 months that we have summer, and then you have to pack everything back. By the time you bring them back the next summer, they've outgrown it.
Don't worry, my own are coming, so just be buying and be keeping.
Yeah, it's a good, yeah, like it will make sense to be able to like,
You can do like our parents used to do. They'll buy oversized and tell them that you will grow
my
it.
conscience will not allow me. My conscience will not allow me.
You will grow it.
So who's doing summer shopping? Like, where do
Yes,
you do your summer shopping? Like,
I think
what
I
are
should
we
make it.
doing? I like this summer already. Like, it's packed filled with activities.
What am I mean, there's always something. You see, at the end of this, money that determines what you will do.
Don't spoil the mood.
There's Stampede is coming. At least I know that one is
Who
for
goes
sure.
for Stampede? I mean,
I'm so
Stampede
looking
last year with joy, because
You
I've
should
always
actually come
watched.
when you should come and see. Have you ever watched the parade?
No, I've not.
It's very close to our house here.
I would come for it this year.
Yeah,
I would
she's
come
very
for it. I would come
close.
with my daughter. She
You
would
guys
love
have to come
something.
make. I think they start at 9.
Yeah, I would
And just get a
definitely.
chair, get your umbrella, your water.
You will provide all of that. You're the host.
I'm not. You be. Do I know you? You know me. I know you. I don't know
You will
you.
be the host. I would do that. Like, but I would go to Stampede today as a tourist. Last year I was pregnant. I couldn't.
Yeah. Then the
I
year
couldn't-
before you were working.
Yeah, the year before I was working. I couldn't do anything. But this year, I'm
My
gonna
friend
show
is
up.
free.
Yeah,
Free to
it's
enjoy.
only,
What's our
for
story
this
for
year.
today?
Yeah, true.
Let's see our
Well,
story.
we have, but please call us for summer hangouts, backyard parties,
Barbecue.
barbecue, picnic. We should do. some kind of
Yeah.
picnic. Yeah, we should do that. Edward Park.
Oh yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah, I like Edward Park.
Yeah, they have nice places to stay.
Yeah. Okay, so story for today. She wants to read it.
Okay.
No, let me read it.
I better do her.
Hi,
Hi.
female. You want to do her for people's painful story?
Please. No.
What are you, like a witch? Hi, a female 27. I've been with my husband, who is 41, for 6.5 years, and we've been married for 3. What did you say?
She's 27, he's 41.
Yeah, so they've been married since when she was like 21 years old. I got pregnant early in our relationship, so we have an almost 5-year-old. When I was pregnant, I was a student and I had to do all the housework and baby's work because my husband was traveling for work a lot. He also was the sole provider for us at the time, so it was 100% on me. My mother-in-law occasionally was helping me. For example, she would come over to watch the baby so I can study or take a shower. Anyways, I now have a great job and we are happy. We are happy. Why are we on?
Change the story now.
On Saturday, we were at my in-laws' house for dinner. My brother-in-law and his wife announced that they're expecting a baby.
Hey.
My husband went on and on about how this is a partnership and how he has to be extra supportive and helper. Then he used our relationship as an example. He mentioned about how he worked full-time and cared for the baby and the house so I can finish my studies, but that's what a good husband does. My mother-in-law looked in my eye and said I was very lucky to have such a supportive husband. Here is where I might be an asshole. I interrupted my husband and asked, when was that? Because this didn't happen with me. You were traveling for work at the time, and when you were home, you didn't lift a finger.
Oh boy.
You never ever changed a dirty diaper or woke up for midnight feeding. Yes, your mom helped a few times because I needed to study for my finals, but that's about it. Everyone went quiet. It was awkward. My mother-in-law changed the subject. On our drive back, my husband said I acted like an immature, self-centered child. She's a child. You married her as a child. He said he supported me by paying for my education, and if it wasn't because of him, I couldn't even graduate. My mother-in-law also messaged me. I hate this mother-in-law.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law also messaged me and called me ungrateful and said I was very disrespectful. Everybody. She said I heard dirty laundry just to make myself look like a victim. My husband has barely talked to me since then. Do I owe him an apology? I will leave this because I'm a godly person. I will leave this to you people.
You will not say anything. No. I will look at it from different angles. Okay. So what she was saying is she probably didn't mean to, insult him, downgrade him, whatever. It could be a case of, people having friends.
She was correcting a lie. An adult should not lie. It's an adult.
Yes, now. So she was correcting it in love and what have you and all of that.
It did sound like it was done in love.
So, but I think, and also on the man's side, I think for him, it feels the fact that he was traveling and working and sending money home. He has taken care of everything, and that's how some men are not most men.
Don't be shy. Use the word
most men.
Yeah.
So once they're giving you money, they feel that that's taking care of everything, and they forget about the emotional aspect of things, the house.
It's not emotion. It's physical.
There's physical. There's emotion too.
Yeah, this was physical.
This one is physical, and the fact that you're giving somebody money doesn't cover all of that. Is everything combined, right? So she acknowledged for that he sent money, but you didn't do this, so don't say that you did it. Yeah. And he was trying to form. I've been there, done that. This is my experience from my own experience. And
she was a child. And then at 21.
21.
Proud of snatcher. Anyway, who's the asshole in this story? Right. We would leave that for you guys to judge because we have run out of time.
Who is the asshole? I don't know.
No, not an asshole in this, maybe
But
just
she
an
said she said
insensitive.
should she apologize?
I honestly can't answer that question because they've insulted her because she's correct. The mother called her disrespectful and ungrateful. He called her immature and self-centered. I mean,
Oh, I don't know. Please,
I
who is
don't.
what
She didn't do any name calling.
should English? Oh my God!
Should
Should
woulda.
she apologize?
No. I didn't say no. You get to answer.
Blessing said no.
Well, for the sake of she said he's a good husband in the beginning and they're happy. I don't know that kind of
Yeah.
happiness, but that's like some pent up anger somewhere that is sitting somewhere,
Yeah.
right? Because that's the thing. Sometimes you don't know that something angers you.
I think,
And I have
and
a
also,
story to that, but not today. Because I mean we've run out of time.
okay. But I also think that I feel like
sometimes you don't know that you're painting up anger. Right?
Because I feel
So
like
you
if
say,
she,
"Oh,
she
we're
knew
happy."
that, if she knew that, she could have also had that conversation with him
Yeah.
prior to the time,
But
and
it
he
was
would have
just
so she didn't, maybe
the
she didn't even know
settings,
that she was even angry, and
that's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so I mean just
I
for the
think
sake
the
of
moral of the story
please,
is that
everybody should apologize to everybody.
and please, husbands, we know if you're sending money, you're doing
Not there.
please be
You
helpful.
say they're sending money. Where are they sending money to? Who are they sending money to?
Their wife, nah.
Hmm?
Taking care of their wife, because some men feel that the fact that they're sending their wife money is like one big deal. And it's not your wife.
How
like
much are we talking about?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously, it's not
Thank
your wife.
you so much.
Or come and clean the house. It's like why should I? It's not your house. Like why can't you clean up your own house?
I honestly cannot relate. So
what next?
close.
Okay, so guys, but I think the moral of the story is that apologize to each other, like Blessing said, apologize to yourselves.
I mean, if you still watch
be
your
helpful
marriage
at home, and it's not a one person's chore. It's the house is for both parties and everything. And don't be lying. When you know that the person
elderly people don't be lying.
Don't be lying
because you can get called out in public.
Yeah, you can get called out. So anyway, thank you. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah,
and let us know your takes on building friendship as an adult or even maintaining friendship. Well, in this case, having inner circle, creating inner circle as adults. Do you even think it's necessary, or you just do your own inner circle with the Lord and the Holy Spirit, and everybody will be all right?
That's a strong circle.
That's even a stronger circle.
Yeah.
And so let's know what your thoughts are. Have you lost a very dear friendship? What happened? Let's hear your story.
Give us the tea.
Give us the tea. We promise to listen. We might judge with our face, but it is what it is.
I won't judge you. I won't judge you. Yeah.
If you say so. If that's what makes you sleep at night.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends, your frenemies. Yes. Yeah. The people that are owing you apology and the ones that you're owing apology to.
Tell them we sent you.
Yes, we sent you in peace. And let's know what are your plans for summer?
Invite us for parties.
Free food though. Please. Thank you very much. Peace.